Sunday morning espresso shot. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. We will now begin with our regular practice, and let us begin to take a few deep breaths by placing our awareness in the area of the heart and taking slow, deep, gentle breaths. Visualizing these flowing in and out of your heart, breathing a little slower, a little gentler than you normally would. And just settle into your ease, your gentleness. This is the 5 minutes you gift yourself so that you can focus on being present and to be able to tune in to your body. It's speaking with you, it's communicating with you, and you are communicating with it. So take those slow, deep, gentle breaths, experiencing them flowing in and out of your heart, breathing a little slower, a little gentler than you normally would. And spend this time to listen to your body. Notice anything inside your body as you're breathing gently and softly. Are there any signals you're getting? Physical signals. Tune in. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to talk to your body yet. Just listen. Just listen. See if those breaths can go deeper and make them symmetrical. In other words, if you take about 5 seconds to breathe in, take about 5 seconds to breathe out. So just do that. Take it a little deeper than you normally would, and expand your lungs' ability to draw in more breath and to exhale more breath. You have over 100 trillion cells in your body, and each one of those cells rely on a fresh supply of oxygen. And your wonderful heart circulates that throughout your body. So give your lung enough oxygen so that the heart can circulate the blood through your lungs so that it can distribute the wonderful fresh oxygen you breathe to the rest of the 100 trillion cells. Wonderful. Thank you so very much for joining me in this morning. Wherever you are, I hope the weather is warm. It's certainly not warm where I am. It is in the -30s here. And so I look forward to the I didn't know that moment today. So let us dive right into it. The I didn't know that moment. This particular one came about, and if you saw my email, I referenced a teenager who I had the conversation with. Teenagers are very reactive, and so this particular teenager said to me that she was really upset after making a presentation to a national audience. She was participating in a competition that her school had nominated her and about 20 other people to compete. And so her and her team were up there. She did her part of the presentation. And then somebody walked up to her and said, you know, you weren't the best up there in your team. You were the second best. And then, you know, he walked away. So this particular teenager said that, you know, she felt bad. So her and I had a chat. And I asked her, I said, so tell me, do you believe that you were the second best? She says, no, I did my best. And I said, so how do you accept what other people say without filters? Like, why do you just accept at face value? And she says, well, if they said it, it must be true. And I said, well, do you live your life based on what other people tell you? Do you believe who you are from what others tell you? In other words, do you define yourself by what others say you should look like or what you have done? Are you letting other people define you? So she took a pause, and then she began to realize that what she needed to do was find her own measure of success. So I said to her, I said, tell me something. How many students are involved in this particular pool that the school, the university draws from to send their best people to these competitions? She said 80 people are in the pool, out of which 20 were sent, and she was one of the 20. I said, how many people are in the university, in the school of your program that make a wider pool from which 80 people are selected, of which only 20 people get sent? And she said, well, it's about 1,000. So I said, don't you think that you're already successful? Isn't that what you should be feeling gratitude about? And so she looked at that, and she said to me, she says, I never looked at it that way. And I said, you know, the individual that came to you, who said something to you, is an opportunity for you to actually discover how resilient you are in your own power. Are you standing in your own power? If somebody came to me or you and said, hey, look up in the sky is yellow with blue polka dots. When you say, no, that's not true, you believe it with every fiber of your being and reality. I said, I want you to feel about your own self-worth that way. I want you to consider the fact that when somebody says to you, you are not good enough, that it doesn't jar you, because you truly believe with every fiber of your being. You truly are. You have self-worth. So don't let other people define you. The other thing related to this is how we measure success. We measure success by what other people say success is. For example, if this person's a doctor, lawyer, dentist, engineer, he's successful. If this person has a retirement income of more than $1 million, he or she is successful. Well, success to me is more about finding that peace within you. It's how well you are able to uplift, elevate, and inspire others. You know, for me, I don't measure success. At least I've started not to do that. I usually don't measure success by, you know, the number of people I have in my audience when I do speaking engagements, or, you know, how many coaching clients I have at any one point in time. To me, that's not as important as when I speak with my coaching clients. Am I getting an amazing response from them? Am I experiencing with them a breakthrough for them and myself? And a lot of times I learn a lot from these engagements, and I present them to the wider audience here. But certainly my measure is how many light bulbs go off in people's heads in my audience. So what is your measure, and how can you move away from other people's definitions of what your success should look like and dive deep into what you feel your measure of success is? I hope this has been helpful. Now let's begin to take it one more notch higher in elevation of our practice. And that is, we begin to experience a regenerative emotion when we do this technique. So let us place our awareness in the area of the heart. Let us take these slow, deep breaths and visualize these flowing in and out of our heart. Breathing a little slower, a little gentler than you normally would. And now begin to really feel. I want you to experience. I want you to move out of your head. I want you to move into your heart and really experience a regenerative emotion such as love, compassion, gratitude. I want you to connect your heart and your head, but I want your heart to lead that connection. So I want you to place your awareness in the area of the heart, taking slow, deep, gentle breaths. And just visualize these flowing in and out of your heart, and draw in a feeling of gratitude, ease. And allow that feeling to deepen with every breath. Slow, deep, gentle breaths. Now I want you to talk to your body. This is the communication part we talked about earlier. I want you to communicate with your body and let your body know we are ready to experience a more elevated, more intense version of this powerful emotion of gratitude. I want you to give yourself permission to experience this and just open up your heart and allow these energies to flow through. You just have to ask. Keep placing that awareness in the area of the heart as you draw in these wonderful, deep, long breaths and experiencing gratitude, compassion, love. Your body doesn't know the difference whether you are seeing an event unfold before you or you are imagining that event happening in your mind's eye. And so experience the feeling nonetheless in your imagination. Wonderful. Thank you so very much for participating this morning in your Monday morning espresso shot. This is the 15 minutes are up, and I'm happy to take Q&A. Anybody who has questions about today's topic or perhaps another topic, by all means type those in, and I'll be happy to answer. If you have suggestions for future topics, by all means, type those in. And so just wanted to, while you're typing those in, I just wanted to let you know that the January webinar for Ignite members, of course it's included in the Ignite membership, is creating an abundance mindset. I want to help you identify why most people cannot make the law of attraction work for them. There's some very simple adjustments that need to be made. I've used it, I've experienced it, and I'm doing what I'm doing simply because I've applied these techniques for myself. So Ignite members get this for free. Shine members, you will see in your email for Shine members, if you're on the call here or listening to this afterwards, there's a coupon code. You'll get $15 off as a thank you for your membership. Spark members will get $10 off. You'll see a coupon code for Spark membership if you see the emails get to you. And non-members, it's a $25 fee. Replay is available after. So I look forward to seeing you on January 27th live. And of course, if you can't make it live, well, definitely put a link out for you to access it. All right. I've got some live workshops coming where I'll be working with Dr. Amber Wolf, Lee Carroll, of course, he's a Hay House author and worldwide speaker. Monica Morani and myself will be doing the teaching wheel as part of the wider Sedona event on channeling and all that other good stuff. So if you are going to be there, let me know. All right. And of course, the month after that, I'm going to be in Florida with the same team. We're going to be doing a deep dive, 4-day intensive, very intimate gathering, small group, and you get one-on-one time with some of the worldwide speakers out there, including Lee and Dr. Amber. All right. So that's what's happening in the upcoming events. Okay, so let me see what's out there. So Lou and Will, good morning, of course, to you. Regina, I'm sure it's cold out there. It's really freezing here. And good morning. Being happy at home is being happy has become my measure of success. Isn't that wonderful? You know, it's very simple concept to say that successful is measured by how happy you are. And of course, I know that you also know that successful is measured by how happy and elevated you make somebody. You know how happy others are because of your words or your support or your holding space. So that is a wonderful measure of success to have. Everything else will just flow right from there. So thank you so much for that, Anne. Excellent. I don't see any more questions coming. So I'll end this particular segment, and I look forward to seeing you next Monday.